Oh, there's a big P3 there that's landing.
See that?
That landed. He's holding short for you.
He's just waiting for me.
Yeah. I love that.
Hey guys, I'm Jordan. Welcome to Private Pilot Diary, where we filmed each lesson of me becoming a pilot. Watch highlights of each lesson, from discovery flight all the way to my check ride. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel so you can check out lots of fun content from our team. See you guys.
Welcome back, aviators, to lesson 11, and we're here with Jordan for our Private Pilot Diary. And Jordan, we're getting ready to solo you. So yeah, you kind of covered all the bases today. We're going to be focusing on a little bit more pattern work today, just to make sure we have the approach down, energy management, and ripping up the pattern like we should. And so we're going to do that today. If it's great here at Craig, we'll stay here at Craig. If it gets a little bit windy, we might bop over to another lesson. But in terms of kind of pre-flighting, I've taken care of the weather and the NOTAMs for us, and we look okay, not only here at Craig, but our surrounding airports as well. And have you done the weight balance and performance
Weight
data?
balance is good, we're within the limit, and performance is good for this, and if we go to CSEL too, and Bernardino.
Cool. So short and sweet today. We're just covering all the bases in the pattern, getting you tuned up for a solo, hopefully by the end of the week.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all on the plane.
Seats, belts, check. Doors and windows,
Line secure.
secure.
Woo! Spring break. Very, very nice. You're doing a good job holding that runway heading.
So we need to go around this one over here, this airport, or no? The
Yeah,
one?
that's NAS Jax.
Okay.
So if you're above 2600, you're good.
Thank you.
Because their airspace only goes up to 2600.
Okay. All right. So if we go to 27.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine here.
So we can just go over there.
Yep.
Seems weird.
What?
Going right over there.
Yeah, you can. I mean, yes. I mean, I'll show you a trick. If I hit the cursor in, it becomes a mouse, and if I use this button, I can highlight different things. And if I highlight their airspace and hit enter, do you want to review airspace?
Left close.
Yeah.
Navy Lima 114.
NAS Jax, surface to 2600, so they don't exist past 2600.
Okay.
Are you done? Yep. I want to get rid of the cursor? Yep. So that'll tell you too if you don't know. Like if I want to see what Craig is, I'll push the cursor in, and I'll use these to scroll until that gets highlighted. Enter. Do you want to review airspace? Yep. All right. It's a delta from the surface to 2500. It's a handy little tool, and it does seem kind of weird just to fly over. If you want, we can put their tower frequency in just so we can like pay attention to their traffic. But yeah, they don't exist past 2600.
Because if they're in the pattern, they're going to be way lower than that anyway.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Now what you can do, because we're on a heading of 27, but we're not totally lined up with runway 27. So what you can do, you kind of scooch over to the left,
Okay.
and then put yourself back on a heading of 27. You'll be lined up with the runway perfectly.
Okay. We'll do our carb heat. Do we
There we
need
go.
flaps or no? We're kind of already.
I always do flaps, if anything, for your airspeed, maybe more so than your altitude.
Okay.
Because it will help slow you down too.
Okay.
Oh, there's a big P3 there that's landing.
See that?
That landed. He's holding short for
He's
you.
just waiting for me.
Yeah. I love that.
Lima 14
So now you see, this is called the displaced threshold. You see how the dirty part
Okay.
sort of keeps going, and then you see the numbers on the runway?
Yep.
You're landing on the numbers.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mike out, Roger. You know, appreciate you.
Called the displaced threshold.
Go through Davies airspace, you can contact them.
So when we do this, do we go past the displaced threshold? Or
You're
do you
just using,
the
you're
numbers?
pretending all those chevrons aren't there.
Okay, so
yeah, just pretend that they're not there. That's called, it's a displaced threshold. Specifically, it's called a crash pad. What you're doing is you can't land on it, so for you it kind of doesn't matter, right? So you're just kind of using this, kind of like 2-3 at Craig.
Okay.
There you go. Add a bunch of power, add a bump of power, and that'll help with your altitude. There you go. Nice save, girl. Very nice correction. Very nice.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back aviators, we just landed back in the studio to debrief our panel. We'll work with you and we'll talk to you about what the different charts mean, how to interpret what those charts say. And you're exactly right. The point is to say this is the weather so that we know what we're flying through, so that we know the winds are going to be choppy or they're going to be smooth, right? Or the weather's going to look beautiful, or maybe the weather's going to start moving in and we might want to think about rerouting. So we'll take care of that. I know you also have a pre-solo exam to take before we actually do send you on your solo, hopefully by the end of the week, and I think we'll be reviewing that with Dave. Dave.
Yes.
So we'll be here if you have any questions for weather. You can knock out that pre-solo exam, and then I think you've got one more lesson with Dave before your solo. You can review the exam with him, and then we'll see you in lesson 12.